is further auspicious is when we are grouped together and we are reading together. It's benefit to each and everybody. Okay, so let's start. Today we are in chapter 9. இன்னைக்கு நம்ம 9வது அத்தியாயத்துக்கு போயிட்டோம். Okay, the most confidential knowledge. So you see the title is the most confidential knowledge. The title. Okay. So anybody would like to read the first one? The essence of the Gita, Devaki Nandana Krishna. Anybody would like to read?
Sure, Prabhu, can.
Yes, please. Padinga.
So, Devaki Nandana Krishna Gita Patena Tushyati Yata na vedar Dhanena Yajna Tirtha Vrita Bidi Pitra Dibi. The son of Devaki, the supreme personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, cannot be satisfied by anyone's study of the Vedas, charity, sacrifice, pilgrimage, or vows, as much as he is satisfied by the devotional recitation of the Gita.
Wow, this is very nice. That means simply when we recite the Bhagavad Gita daily, it is so auspicious that it is equivalent to that we have done so many other services to please Krishna. One may give so much of charity, one may do a lot of sacrifice, one may do a lot of pilgrimage, they make vows, so many things they can do, but every day one who is reading the Bhagavad Gita, they got so much of opportunity that everything is already been like complete. So hope that each and every one of you are reading. Let's say now we are in chapter 9. Okay, at least that you revise back the slokas that we are reading. These slokas, at least you go back and then you try to read again. This a whole week you try to read the chapter 9, all the slokas again with the purport that Srila Prabhupada gives actually. Thank you so much, Kevin. So we take today the darshan of Sitaram Lakshman Hanumanji. This is from ISKCON Delhi. If you go to ISKCON Delhi, then try to visit ISKCON Delhi. It's very huge ISKCON. Okay, let's do another prayers. Anybody would like to recite this?
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Please, Padinga.
Okay. Om Anjanena Timarandasha Janananjana Salakaya Chaksur Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhudale Srimadi Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Idinamini. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gaura Vani Pracharini Nirvesesa Sunyavadi Paschadya Desatarini. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Galdara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vranda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Thank you very much. So beautiful you have recited. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Prabhu.
So we are dedicating this class that whatever that we are doing, and we are doing that only by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, His Divine Grace, Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Let us offer our prayers to His lotus feet. It is also your spiritual master, Ungalora Anmiga Guru, is founder Acharya of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Let thank him and we get his blessing so that we will do the class very nicely, and whatever that we are reading, it goes into our heart and soul. Okay. So I would like to offer my humble obeisances and getting blessings from my spiritual master, His Holiness Jayabhataka Swami Maharaj. Thank you, Srila Gurudev. Okay, Gita Mahatmya. Okay, anybody would like to read?
I can try, Prabhu.
Please try.
Ye Srinvanti Patanti Eva Gita Sastram Aharnisam Nate Vai Manusa Janeya Deva Rupa Na Samsaya. One who day and night hears and recites the Gita is never to be taken as a mere human being. Without a doubt, he is a veritable God.
So Lord Shiva is glorifying to Mother Parvati. You see how powerful that is glorifying. Now he's glorifying that any person that who are reading and hearing and reciting the Bhagavad Gita, he's saying that it is not to be taken as a mere normal human being. Without a doubt, it is a veritable God. You are equivalent to the devas actually. Now, why actually saying that? Because sometimes even what do you call, the devas also actually sometimes are eager to actually take birth into the community of where they can become in the Krishna consciousness. Uh, so sometimes like that. So any human being who is actually favorable to Krishna and is hearing about Krishna and is reciting the slokas of Krishna, Lord Shiva is saying they are very highly elevated souls. So in this way, we thank actually Srila Prabhupada, we thank the devotees who have associated us in coming in contact of the Bhagavad Gita and hearing this, so that in this lifetime we will benefit. Uh, and Krishna always says to Arjuna, in this way, please come back to me. Don't go to other places. Return back to me. Okay. In last week, we spoke about the story of a young boy who lost in the big festival. So one person gives food, one person gives attire, or one person puts medicines. This way many people are giving some different favor to somebody, and one person says, hey, I know your father, I return you back to your father. So this is what Srila Prabhupada is doing to us. This is what actually Srila Prabhupada is giving to us. We also are lost actually. We are looking after, we are going after sometimes our bodily needs actually. But Srila Prabhupada wants us to return back to our father actually. Okay. Okay, chapter 9, the most confidential knowledge. Tamil என்ன போட்டிருக்குமா? கஸ்தூரி மேம், கஸ்தூரி மாதாஜி.
மிக ரகசியமான அறிவு.
மிக ரகசியமான அறிவு. பாத்தீங்களா? மிக ரகசியமான அறிவு. கிருஷ்ணா எப்படி எல்லாருக்கிட்டையும் சொல்லுவாரு. அதனால கிருஷ்ணா சொல்றாரு அர்ஜுனர்கிட்ட, because you are my dear friend, you are not envious. I am telling this, revealing this top secret to you. Because Arjuna is very good friend of Krishna. So he's revealing this top secret to Arjun. So in this way, in at least minimum, we should not hate Krishna. When we are in here hearing this class, we should be favorable Krishna, because only in that way we can understand what is actually Krishna is trying to say. Because these are the most confidential knowledge. You cannot get it in any school, any college, any university, anywhere. It is not been given, this scientific knowledge. Okay, 9.1. யாரு கொடுத்து வச்ச பக்தர் படிக்க போறீங்க?
பிரபு, நான் படிக்கிட்டா?
படிங்க.
ஸ்ரீ பகவானுவாச இதம் துதே குஹ்யதமம் பிரவஷ்யாம்யனுஸ்யவே ஞான விஞ்ஞான சிஹிதம் யக்ஞாத்வா மோக்ஷசு வர். The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, "My dear Arjuna, because you are never envious of me, I shall impart to you this most confidential knowledge and realization, knowing which you shall be relieved of the miseries of material existence."
Yeah, what a powerful verse actually Krishna is telling. So Krishna is telling here the Supreme Personality Godhead, Sri Krishna. You see, Sri Bhagavan Vacha. Sri Bhagavan Vacha. Now, who is writing this? Vyasadeva is narrating, and Ganapati is actually writing this. Ganapati is writing this thing. So Sri Bhagavan Vacha. So in this way, Lord Ganesha, sometimes when you go and get darshan from Lord Ganesha, he is holding Bhagavad Gita. He broke his task and he wrote this. அவரோட தந்தத்தை உடைச்சு இதை எழுதினது ரொம்ப முக்கியமான ஒரு குரல். பிள்ளையார நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா சம்டைம்ஸ் அவர் கையில வந்து பகவத்கீதை வச்சிருப்பாரு. பல வகையில பிள்ளையார் இருப்பாரு. ஒரு வகையில வந்து பகவத்கீதை கையில வச்சிருப்பாரு. ஸோ பிள்ளையார பாத்தீங்கன்னா நம்ம என்ன கேட்கணும் அவர்கிட்ட, விநாயகரே மிக பொக்கிஷமான இந்த பகவத்கீதையை நீங்க வந்து உதவி பண்ணி இதை எழுதியிருக்கீங்க. இந்த ஞானத்தை வந்து எனக்கு பெற்றதுக்கு நீங்க வந்து ஆசீர்வாதம் கொடுக்கணும். எல்லா தடங்களும் நீங்க அந்த தடங்கள் எல்லாத்தையும் நீங்களாம் உடைச்சி விடணும் அப்படின்னு நம்ம வேண்டிக்கிறது தான் ஆக உயர்ந்த சந்தோஷமானது. கணபதிக்கு ஆசைப்படுவார். வாவ், இப்பனாலும் ஒருத்தன் உருப்படியா என்கிட்ட வேண்டுறானே அப்படின்னு. அட்லீஸ்ட் சம்படி இஸ் ரியலி ஆஃபரிங் இஸ் பிரேயர்ஸ். These are the devotees that I want to bless. Okay, so you see here, Krishna is saying, because Arjuna, you are not envious of me. We have to be friend with Krishna. Even now also, we shouldn't have any enviosity of Krishna. Sometimes people become envious of Krishna because how come he looks like a human? He become Bhagavan. I'm not. I'm very rich. I'm very powerful. I'm so famous. I got Dattu. I got Tansri. People thinking like that also. So someday they are also envious of Krishna. Because my dear Arjuna, because you are never envious of me, therefore I shall impart you. I will teach you this most confidential knowledge and the realization. By knowing this, you can break this material life. He says you can break from this jail and you can escape to the spiritual world. This material life, it is like a prison. It is a misery. And you can get out of this misery. தமிழ்ல இத மொழிபெயர்ப்பு படிங்கம்மா. யாரும் தமிழ் பகவத்கீதை வச்சிருக்கீங்க, படிக்கலாம்.
பிரபு நான் படிக்கிட்டா?
Yes.
முழு முதற் கடவுள் கூறினார், எனதன்பு அர்ஜுனர், நீ என்றுமே என்னிடம் பொறுமை கொள்ளாதவனதால் எதை அறிந்தால் நீ துன்பமயமான இந்த ஜட நிலை வாழ்வினின்றும் விடுதலை பெறுவாயோ, அந்த மிக ரகசியமான ஞானத்தை உனக்கு நான் உபதேசிக்கின்றேன்.
சோ கிருஷ்ணர் சொல்றாரு பாருங்க, இந்த மிக ரகசியமான ஞானத்தை நான் உனக்கு கத்துக் கொடுக்க போகிறேன். அதனால இந்த ரகசியத்தை நீங்க புரிஞ்சுக்கிட்டீங்கன்னா இந்த ஜட துன்ப வாழ்க்கையிலேருந்து நீ விடுதலையாக ஆகுவாயின்னு. Sometimes we all thinking we are very happy. Sometimes little bit, sometimes we got little happiness, we think we are very happy. There are some of you maybe undergoing miseries, some of you are not undergoing miseries. They think I'm fine, I'm okay, everything. But when you have misery, that time you know that you are not actually happy. But Krishna says in this material life, it is actually it's a temporary and a misery life. Okay, 9.2. Okay, next one. Anybody would like to read this, please?
Prabhu, I will like to read.
Please.
Raja Vidya Raja Guyam Pavitram Idam Uttamam Pratyaksha Vagamam Dhyaya Sukham Kartum Ayayam. This knowledge is the king of education, the most secret of all secrets. It is the purest knowledge, and because it gives direct perception of the self by realization, it is perfection of religion. It is everlasting and is joyfully performed.
Wow, you see, such a top secret knowledge Krishna is giving. He says this knowledge, that what he is going to speak, this Bhagavad Gita, he says it is a king of education. And he says among all the secrets that you can have, this is the most secret of all secrets. If there is any pure knowledge is outside there, Krishna says this is the most purest knowledge. Why? Because this knowledge gives you the perception of your own self. Who are you? Why am I here? Why am I suffering? Where should I go? So he's giving the spiritual realization. And therefore Krishna says only people who are reading this proper education, these people are in the perfection of religion. Krishna says this is everlasting. 5,000 years ago Krishna repeat this to Krishna, and we are reading this. And Krishna told Arjuna 5,000 years ago, he says, I already speak these signs of self-realization already to Vivashwan, the sun god. Therefore, the sun god repeated to the sun, what you call Manu, and Manu repeated to Ishwaku. Therefore, it was coming down king after king, like that, right? And that's why it is everlasting. Not only that, one who actually taking this realization and practicing it, it is joyfully performed. These devotees become joyful. You can ask devotees that who are actually performing devotional service. Some devotees are doing devotional service when they have miseries actually. துன்பங்கள் இருக்கும் போல பக்தி சேவையில இருக்கிறது, இந்த கிருஷ்ண பக்தி சேவையில இருக்கும் போல அந்த துன்பங்கள்லாம் தானால துன்பங்கள் இருந்துகிட்டு தான் இருக்கும். ஆனா அந்த துன்பங்களை தாண்டி அவங்க தாண்டி போக முடியும். They can just simply cross this misery and they never feel it. You can only know only by practicing it. If I say this mango is so sweet, very very sweet, how do you know that this mango is so sweet? Only you have to taste it. Without tasting it, you can only, very difficult to figure out, correct or not? So that way, only by you practice, then only you can understand, yes, it is correct, it is joyful, it gives joys to me. You see the devotees who are chanting the Hari Nam Kirtan, Hari Nam Kirtan, you see, they are very happy. You just go to YouTube and then you just put Hari Nam Sankirtan, Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. So many videos come and you see they all maybe got a lot of problems maybe, but they are simply happy chanting. How it is possible? Huh? Because this is a top secret Krishna is giving. Okay, Tamil இதை வந்து மொழிபெயர்ப்புல படிங்க ப்ளீஸ். யாராவது படிக்கிறீங்களா ப்ளீஸ்? கஸ்தூரி ஃபேமிலியில படிக்கிறீங்களா?
படிக்கிறேன் பிரபு. இந்த அறிவு கல்வியின் அரசனும் எல்லா இரகசியங்களும் மிக இரகசியமானது, மிக தூய்மையானதாகும். தன்னோர் வீண் அனுபவத்தை நேரடியாக அளிப்பதால் இதுவே தர்மத்தின் பக்குவ நிலையாகும். அஃது அழிவிற்றது பேரின்பத்தின் செயலாற்றப்படுவது ஆகும்.
பாருங்க. So therefore, if you have children going to school, they are going for education. Don't forget, guide them to hear the Bhagavad Gita also, because the Bhagavad Gita is the king of all education. For your information, last year, Form 5, 3 students take SPM only in our Gelugor center only I'm referring. And two of them scores 11 A's. 11A, Of course, the others not to 11A, but 8 A's. But I'm just telling that sometimes the mother thinks that, oh, it's too much, the children is wasting their time. No, actually, when you are getting this knowledge, you are getting more complete. ஸோ அதனால தயவு செய்து உங்களுக்கு பிள்ளைங்க யாரும் இருந்தா இந்த மாதிரி பகவத்கீதை கிளாஸை வந்து வாழ்க்கையில வந்து அதை சேர்த்துக்கணும். அப்ப சேர்த்துக்கிட்டா எந்த ஒரு இதுலயும் குறைவா ஆக மாட்டாங்க, அவங்க இன்னும் வெற்றியில தான் ஆகுவாங்க. Definitely they will be more victorious. Yeah. Okay. 9.11. All right. Anybody else? யாரும் இன்னும் படிக்காதவங்க ப்ளீஸ்.
நான் படிக்கிறேன் பிரபு. மனோ விலாசவதி பிரபு.
Thank you so much. படிங்க.
அவஜானந்தே மாம் முதா மனுஷ்யம் தனும் ஆஸ்ரிதம் பரம் பவம் அஜானந்தோ மாம பூத மகேஸ்வரம். Fools deride me when I descend in the human form. They do not know my transcendental nature as the supreme lord of all that be. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. So here you see Krishna is also telling, you see, there are many people envious of me, Krishna says to Arjuna, because I come as a king, as a human. They think that they also look like human, me also look like human. They think that I'm just a human, he's a little bit got magic showman. So who is he? He cannot be a supreme god. Like that. இந்த மாதிரி பொறாமையில வந்து மனிதர்கள் வந்து முக்காவாசி நிறைய மனிதர்கள் வந்து பகவான் கிருஷ்ணா வந்து முதல் கடவுளாக ஏத்துக்க முடியாத ஒரு சூழ்நிலையில இருக்காங்க. Here you can see some of the pictures here. The one of the pictures here, this is Shishupal. This picture is Shishupal. Shishupal, when he took birth, when he was baby, குழந்தையா பிறக்கும் போதுல அவர் வந்து ஒரு டீமன் மாதிரி பிறந்தாரு. அசிங்கமான முகமா இருந்து ரொம்ப அசிங்கமான முகமா, கையெல்லாம் ரொம்ப கோளாறாக பிறந்தாரு. So சோசியக்காரு, the astrologer came when he was in a deformed birth, the baby with no eyes, one eyes like that and a corner and so many deformed. One astrologer came and he says to the mother, there will be one child will come and touch this baby and he will become very beautiful, handsome boy. But my dear mother, your child will be also killed by the same person in future. ஸோ இந்த குழந்தை உன்னதனமாக பிறந்தாலும், ஆனா ஒரு பையன் வந்து அந்த பேபியை தொடும் போதுல அந்த குழந்தை ரொம்ப அழகாயிரும். ஆனா அவன் கையில தான் இந்த குழந்தை சாவும் அப்படின்னு. So the mother remember this, and one day Krishna and Balaram will come to visit Shishupal mother, and they saw the new baby and they say, what mother, what happened to the child? Is not smiling, and he touched like that and automatically the child become beautiful handsome baby. And that way when the child grows up, this is Shishupal. But the mother knows that, oh my dear, this little Krishna is the one that going to kill my son one day. So he will ask the Krishna, please give me one promise. Krishna says, what is that, my dear mom? He says, my dear Krishna, my son, the astrologer said that he will be killed by you. So I begging for your mercy, please don't kill my son. And Krishna says, no problem. I will excuse him 100 offenses to me. If he cross the 100 offense, I will kill him. In that way, the mother says, okay. So in this way, in Rajasuya Yagya, during Yudhishthira Maharaj won the Mahabharata in Hastinapur, now is New Delhi, they're creating a Rajasuya Yagya, big fire sacrifice and ceremony, and that way that they will be asking who is the highest person here, and Yudhishthira Maharaj will be picking up Lord Sri Krishna. Lord Sri Krishna, you are to be the highest quality person, so you be like our highest VIP to this ceremony. But Shishupal become very envious and he was condemning Krishna. Left and right, you will be condemning so harsh word. You will condemning is a useless fellow, that fellow, this fellow is a playboy, that fellow, so many things. And Krishna counting until at one point 101 time Krishna was that Shishupal was condemning his devotees, Krishna's friends. And Krishna immediately sent his Sudarshan Chakra, clean cut, and he was thrown out from that with a cut without even one drop of blood dropping into the arena. யாரும் தமிழ்ல இதை படிக்கிறீங்களா? ப்ளீஸ் தமிழ் புக் வச்சிருக்கிறவங்க
நான் படிக்கிறேன் பிரபு.
படிங்க.
மனித உருவில் நான் தோன்றும் போது முட்டாள்கள் என்னை ஏளனம் செய்கின்றனர். எனது பரம இயற்கையை, அதாவது இருப்பவை அனைத்திற்கும் நானே உன்னத உரிமையாளன் என்பதை அவர்கள் அறியார்கள்.
Hare Krishna. So Krishna is saying in Bhagavad Gita, they do not know my transcendental nature as the supreme Lord of all that be. It's very difficult, right? Anybody to accept this. Krishna is telling. And there is Putana. The Putana, the demon Putana, Kamsa sent Putana to kill the baby Krishna. The baby Krishna, newborn baby. Putana wants to kill this baby. Putana comes very beautiful mother, mate. In Nandagram, Putana will be coming very beautiful girl, and then she picks up Krishna and she wants to give milk. And she put poison into the breast. Krishna knows. And he sucked the soul. Her soul was sucked out from the heart and then coming out from the nipple together with the milk and spit out. So in this way, Putana was killed. He transformed into the big giant lady. Also, Kamsa, Mama, Kamsa, he couldn't understand who is Krishna as the Supreme Lord. He was very envious to Krishna. He just wants to kill Krishna. In his lifetime, he's always Krishna conscious, He's thinking of Krishna. Like Krishna says, always think of me. Correct or not? So Kamsa also thinking of him. Something good happened to him because Krishna killed him. Krishna says, if I kill somebody, that person will come back to my abode. So in this way, even though Kamsa very, very naughty, because he was thinking every day, every single night, day and night, how to kill Krishna, still Kamsa is liberated, but he is liberated in a very different way, that he was killed with one big punch. Same also, Putana also thinking how to kill Krishna, thinking, meditating. Also, Krishna killed Putana, also come back to the abode of the Vaikuntha world. Okay. 9.13. Anybody else? Yaro padikadavanga? Take the opportunity to read. Yes.
Mahatmanas tumam partha devi prutim ashvita bhajanta yananya manaso iknyatva putatim avyayam. பிருதாவின் மகனே, குழப்பமடையாத மகாத்மாக்களோ தெய்வீக இயற்கையின் பாதுகாப்பில் உள்ளனர். அவர்கள் பரம புருஷ பகவானான என்னை ஆதி புருஷனாகவும் அழிவற்றவனாகவும் அறிந்து எனது பக்தி தொண்டில் பூரணமாக ஈடுபட்டுள்ளனர்.
Thank you very much. Anybody wants to read the translation in English?
Me, Prabhu.
Please.
O son of Pratha, those who are not deluded, the great souls, are under the protection of the divine nature. They are fully engaged in devotional service because they know me as the supreme personality of Godhead, original and inexhaustible.
Yeah. So here Krishna is telling, this is all secrets. Krishna saying to Arjuna. Krishna is telling to Arjuna all this top secret. So we all are hearing top secrets because Krishna is saying, I am the Supreme Lord. It's very difficult to understand, to accept. Not everybody can accept this. This is a top secret. So he's a son of Prata, Pradavin Magane, Pandus. So there is Arjuna. Those who are not deluded, the great souls, the Mahatmas, those who know Krishna is a supreme, ஆழமான நம்பிக்கையில இருக்கிறவங்க, they are not confused. He says, these kind of people, they are under the protection of my divine nature. They have been protected by me. Because why? They are fully engaged in the devotional service because they know me as the supreme personality of Godhead. He thereby who I am the original and inexhaustible. It's very difficult to understand Krishna, but Krishna is telling. Who says that in Bhagavad Gita that Krishna never declared he is the supreme personality of Godhead? There are so many people who are writing the Bhagavad Gita outside. You read that, you will throw the Bhagavad Gita, you may go into any other religion because these are idiots people. They are foolish people. They don't understand Krishna and they try to translate the Bhagavad Gita. This is very dangerous. Luckily, we have a pure devotee of Krishna, His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada, who has given us the exact understanding what Krishna is telling to Arjuna. You can see there are so many millions of people just by reading this Bhagavad Gita as it is, they become divine nature. If you go into, if you very hardly you can see with other authors, they can become a great personality. They can't change. So here we can understand that he says, my dear Arjuna, the people who are not confused, they are the great souls who take me as a supreme personality of Godhead. They engage in my devotional service because they know I am the supreme personality of Godhead. I am the original and I am the inexhaustible. There you see in Draupadi, there you can see one picture there. You can see one picture there that Draupadi is been derobed. சாரியை வந்து கழட்டுவாங்க. திரௌபதியோட சாரியை வந்து ஹஸ்தினாபூர்ல these Kauravas are very envious of Pandavas because they lost in the what do you call in the in the game, card play game. So they will make shame of the Pandavas and they will derobe sari of Draupadi. And at one time, Draupadi will surrender. Draupadi will surrender and call for Krishna. My dear Krishna, please help me. He will surrender because he is a great soul. And what happened? This what do you call these Kauravas that who are making fun of Draupadi, Duryodhana brother. This is Duryodhana second brother. He will be pulling the sari until he will pull and pull and pull. He will become very shameful because he cannot pull out the sari. The sari keep on coming because Krishna turn into the sari. When Krishna want to protect the devotee, you cannot do anything. When Hiranyakashipur think that how to kill his son Prahlad, small boy, 5 years old Prahlad, he says Hiranyakashipur will say to his sister, he got one sister, very powerful sister, cannot be burned by fire. So he will tell that, my dear sister, please help me to kill my son. Take him on your lap and go into the fire. So in this way, they try to kill that small boy Prahlad. But Prahlad is so much intense, great soul. He's always thinking of Bhagavan Sri Krishna. So what happened? Very amazing. The fire burned the sister, Hiranyakashipur's sister. But Prahlad was remaining, shining there. Correct or not? Because Krishna says, even the fire am I. I'm the one of the cause of the fire. So how you want to play with that? So, and you can see one picture here. The devotees, they are under the protection of the divine nature. You see the top, there are devas. There are 330 million devas. 33 கோடி தேவர்கள் இருக்காங்க. If we surrender to Krishna and we do devotional service of Krishna, Krishna says these 330 million devas will protect you. Okay, let's we go further. 9.22. ஓகே, யாராச்சும் படிக்கிறீங்களா? இன்னும் படிக்காதவங்க யாராச்சும் ட்ரை பண்ணி படிக்கிறீங்களா ப்ளீஸ்? இன்னும் படிக்காதவங்க ட்ரை பண்றீங்களா?
Can I try, Prabhu?
Please.
Yeah. Ananyas Chintayanto Mam E Jana Pasasate Tesam Nitya Biyuktanam Yoga Semam Vahami Aham. But those who always worship me with exclusive devotion, meditating on my transcendental form, to them I carry what they lack and I preserve what they have.
Wow, such a wonderful verse. Top secret Krishna is giving to Arjuna. தமிழ்ல யாராச்சும் அதை படிக்கிறீங்களா? பல மொழி
நான் படிக்கிற பிரபு.
ப்ளீஸ்.
ஆனால் எனது திவ்ய ரூபத்தின் மீது தியானம் செய்து கொண்டு களங்கமற்ற அனன்ய பக்தியுடன் என்னை நித்தியமாக வழிபடுபவர்களுக்கோ அவர்களுக்கு வேண்டியவற்றை கொடுத்தும் அவர்களிடம் இருப்பவற்றை காத்தும் நான் பாலிக்கின்றேன்.
இது யார் பேசுறா?
திஷா பிரபு.
திஷா எப்படி இருக்க?
நல்லா இருக்கேன் பிரபு, நீங்க எப்படி இருக்கீங்க?
நல்லா இருக்கேன். திஷா இப்போ உனக்கு என்ன வயசு?
13 பிரபு. 13.
So Tisha was my previous youngest student, and she was in the beginning was trying to also chant what you call the Bhagavad Gita slokas, all trying, but she I think now she's doing very much. And the slogata நீ படிச்சு பாரு திஷா.
ஸ்லோகா பிரபு.
ஸ்லோகா படி திருப்பி.
அனன்யா சிந்தயந்தோ மா ஏ ஜனா பர்யுபாசதே தேஷாம் நித்யாபியுக்தானா யோக சோமம் வஹாம்யஹம்.
வெரி குட். இதுல இருந்து உனக்கு என்ன புரியுது திஷா? இதுல என்ன புரியுது? இந்த தமிழ்ல நீ படிச்சேல கிருஷ்ணா என்ன சொல்றாரு?
கிருஷ்ணா என்ன சொல்றாருன்னா பிரபு, இப்ப அவரை பத்தி நினைச்சு அவருக்கு தொண்டு செய்யறது சரி, அன்பா நம்ம தொண்டு செய்யறதுனால அவர் நம்மளுக்கு என்னைக்குமே நம்மள காக்குறாரு, அந்த மாதிரி சொல்ல வர்றாரு. அவருக்கு நம்ம அன்போட பக்தியோட தொண்டு செய்யணும்.
நம்மள என்ன நம்மளுக்கு குறை இருக்கோ அந்த குறைய அவர் தீர்த்து வைக்குவாரு சொல்றாரு. என்னெல்லாம் நம்மளுக்கு ஏற்கனவே இருக்குதோ, நன்மைகள் எல்லாம் இருக்குதோ அதெல்லாம் அவரு பாதுகாப்பார் சொல்லுவாரு. So Krishna says, whatever that you don't have, I will provide it. What he wants to provide, what Krishna wants to provide, he don't want to give you a lot of money. He not thinking want to give you a beautiful woman. No, he wants to think how he wants to give you so that you can become a good spiritual person. To them I carry what they lack. If you don't have food because you are thinking I want to pray Krishna, I want to give you, I want to make food for you, but I don't even food, he will give you because you are thinking you want to serve Krishna. This is all by mystic power. Krishna will make arrangement. முன்ன திஷா, முன்ன உனக்கு ஸ்ரீமத் பாகவதம் உனக்கு கிடைச்சிச்சு தானே?
எஸ் பிரபு, கிடைச்சிச்சு.
ஸ்ரீமத் பாகவதம் உனக்கு ஆளு டொனேஷன் கொடுத்தாங்களா?
அது ஸ்ரீதர் பிரபு தான் எடுத்தது கொடுத்தாரு பிரபு.
ஆமா. So that Srimad Bhagavatam, Tisha was a young girl, but she wants to know more about Krishna. She wants to know more about Krishna. So she was asking how, I don't have money. Very difficult. I'm not from a very rich person, but I love to read about Krishna. When you are thinking that you want to know about Krishna, some good souls donated 1,000. Now the Srimad Bhagavatam is 1,200. So 1,000 ringgit worth of Srimad Bhagavatam, 18 sets of thick volume. They gave it to Tisha. And she got it. Hopefully Tisha, நீ தொடர்ந்து ஏதாச்சும் ஒரு புக்க படிச்சிருப்பேன்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
Yes பிரபு.
Okay. So if you see here, did anyone நீ தமிழ்ல படிச்சே இங்கிலீஷ்ல படிச்சே? தமிழ்ல தானே? Okay, anybody want to read in English please, this one? Hare Krishna, anybody want to translate?
Sure, Prabhu. So but those who always worship me with exclusive devotion, meditating on my transcendental form, to them I carry what they lack and I preserve what they have. Hare Krishna.
Exclusive devotion. It is not simple devotion. Krishna says those who worship me with exclusive devotion. Every time he puts some important word. And he says, meditating on my transcendental form. It's not that you put one light and you are meditating on the light of impersonal form. No, he says transcendental form, Krishna's form, his beautiful form, his blue color, you got peacock feather, you got a flute. So Krishna says, I will protect you. You see that Prahlad Maharaj, this Prahlad boy, who's been killed, his father trying to kill him with all the spears, snakes, and they want to put him under a giant elephant, but nobody can kill him. What happened? Narasimha Bhagavan killed Hiranyakashipu. You see? And Lord Narasimha, Krishna in the form of Narasimha, protected the child Prahlad. So Narasimha Bhagavan, who's none other than Krishna, comes to protect his devotee. So that's why sometimes when we need some protection, we pray to Lord Narasimha, because Lord Narasimha specially comes to protect the devotees. So the devotees always protect when they have difficulty. They will pray to Lord Narasimha. In India, in the ISKCON headquarters, there are some Muslim people attacked. They put bomb. They use machine gun. They fire the pujaris. They steal the deities. They're going a lot of have a havoc. So the committee members thinking how to settle this. Every time is a threat of this terrorist attack. So they bring Lord Narasimha. So since the day they brought Lord Narasimha, nobody has even think or planned to. Maybe they are thinking to attack the temple, but nothing will happen. You know why? If this terror is thinking tomorrow I want to attack the temple, Narasimha Bhagavan will come to the dream and will slap that person and will scratch with his nail on their body, and when they wake up they saw blood, nail scratching blood. These are the stories, true stories happening. So like that, Lord Narasimha, yeah. uh, not Lord Narasimha was very difficult. This Hiranyakashipur, நரசிம்மா கதை நான் சொல்லிட்டேன் தானே ஏற்கனவே, அன்னைக்கு நான் சொன்னேன் தானே நரசிம்மாவோட பகவான் எதனால அவதரிச்சாரு, எப்படி ஹிரண்யகசிபுரை கொன்னாருன்னு இந்த கதை சொன்னா. Did I say this story previously in this group? Anybody? Anyone? Hello?
Yes, Prabhu, நீங்க சொன்னீங்க.
சொன்னிட்டேன். ஓகே, ரைட். அன்னைக்கு நரசிம்மா சத்துர்தசி அப்ப அந்த கதை சொன்னேன். ஓகே, let's move forward. Okay, 9.26. Anybody would like to read this? யாரு இன்னும் படிக்காம இருக்கீங்க, தயவு செய்து ட்ரை பண்ணி படிங்க.
ஹரே கிருஷ்ணா பிரபு, நான் படிக்கிறேன். மகேஸ்வரி.
ஓகே, வெரி நைஸ்.
பத்ரம் புஷ்பம் பலம் தோயம் யோ மே பக்தயா பிரயச்சதி ததம் பக்தி உபர்த்தம் அஷ்டமி prayadamana. If one offers me with love and devotion a leaf, a flower, a fruit, or water, I will accept it.
Repeat again the English.
If one offers me with love and a devotion a leaf, sorry Prabhu, if one offers me with love and devotion a leaf, a flower, a fruit, or water, I will accept it.
How so simple Krishna is. Just imagine, Krishna is only asking. He says, please worship me. And in what way he asks to worship? He says, please worship me with exclusive devotion. And he is only asking like a pichagare. He only is asking what? He's only asking your love. He's asking your love. You please with love, you offer me a leaf. Can't you get a leaf? Huh? Do you need to buy a leaf? Is it a flower? You go down to your compound or outside, even roadside also, you can get one flower. A fruit, a water, even a drop of water. He says, I will accept it. தமிழ்ல யாரோ இதை படிக்கிறீங்களா ப்ளீஸ்?
ஹரே கிருஷ்ணா பிரபு. நான்
படிங்க.
படிக்கிறேன். அன்புடனும் பக்தியுடனும் ஒருவன் எனக்கு ஒரு இலையோ ஒரு பூவோ ஒரு பழமோ நீரோ அளித்தால் அதை நான் ஏற்கின்றேன். ஹரே
யாருமா
கிருஷ்ணா.
யாரு படிக்கிறா இது?
ஜெயந்தி படிக்கிறேன் பிரபு.
யாரு?
ஜெயந்தி.
ஜெயந்தி. ஜெயந்தி பாருங்க, ஜெயந்தி பாருங்க, இதை நீங்க படிச்சீங்க பாத்தீங்களா? அன்போட பக்தியோட ஒரு இலையோ ஒரு பூவோ ஒரு பழமோ இல்ல கொஞ்சோண்டு தண்ணியோ எனக்கு கொடுத்தேனா நான் அதை ஏத்துக்கிறேன்னு சொல்றாரு. ஐ வில் அக்செப்ட் இட். ஹீஸ் ஆஸ்கிங் யூ ஆல் டு டூ சர்வீஸ். நினைச்சு பாருங்க ஜெயந்தி, நீங்க உங்களுக்கு ஒரு இலை நீங்க கிருஷ்ணாக்கு கொடுக்க முடியுமா? முடியாதா? உங்களோட முடியும் தானே?
கண்டிப்பா
ஒரு
முடியும்.
ஒரு ஒரு பூ கூட கொடுக்க முடியும் தானே உங்களால?
கண்டிப்பா முடியும்.
பாருங்க, அப்ப இதை நீங்க செய்யலாம் மாதாஜி. when you can do, you see this picture here. This lady in Nandagram, Krishna's mother and father went out for work, and Kutti Krishna at home, he was very hungry. He was very hungry. Krishna was very hungry, and this Mataji is selling Nandapalam is selling the fruits. And Krishna says, oh, I'm very hungry. I want to go and take this thing. But the Mataji cannot sell. The whole day, இந்த Mataji வந்து அலையிறாங்க கம்பத்துல, நந்த கிராமத்துல அலையிறாங்க, பிருந்தாவனத்துல. யாருமே ஒரு பழம் கூட வாங்கல. Not even one fruit. Because only with that fruit she sells, she can buy and she can get some grains and food. Because she is selling these fruits. So, in this way, this Kuti Krishna will come today. He says, mama, I'm very hungry. I want this fruit. And Amma says, you want this fruit? Okay, I want to give you. But Krishna says, but I let me get you something. Okay, this butter system. He gave something, then you get something. So Krishna goes back and then open up and then get some rice, arsi, and the rice. He will take the grains of the rice, and then the small hand, and it will come. All the rice will come out. And by the time he run out to the Mataji, you open up only what got few only எல்லாம் கொட்டிரும். எல்லாமே அந்த சின்ன ஒரு குழந்தை கையில அரிசி கையில புடிச்சு கொட்டிட்டு போனா நீங்க வர கொட்டி வெளியாயிருமா இல்லையா? So like that you will go and give that, Amma, I can only bring this rice, but I cannot give you this much only, my dear Mataji. And then that lady was so, with so love, such a beautiful boy is so hungry. I want to feed you. I don't need anything from you. Just take this fruit, take it. So that lady will just give with love and devotion, the fruits and everything. And after that, the balanced fruit all she will be taking back, and then she'll be thinking, today I don't have anything, I'm going to starve, what I'm going to do, like that. And Bakul, this basket become heavy and heavy and heavy. She realized, when she returned back home, she realized it is full of jewelries, diamonds and gold. Because Krishna knows this lady need some, what do you call, some wealth in order to maintain herself. Because of that, Krishna gives him the wealth. Because just now, Ananyada Chintayanto Mam. Krishna says what? Ananyas Chintayanto Mam ye jana prapuspade tesam nitya abhiyuktanam yogasemam vahamiham. Anyone who exclusive with devotion and meditating in my transformation, I give what they lacking, and I preserve what they have. So Krishna is giving For a people who don't have, Krishna gives. Some people, they have a lot of money, they puffed up, they are envious with Krishna. If Krishna become merciful to him, Krishna will take away the money also. When they become poor, then only they think, oh, what happened to me? Everything lost. Then they are thinking of the spiritual life now. That is actually mercy. You know. So even when we are happy, we should think of Krishna. Even when we are sad, we should also think of Krishna. So if suddenly you get so many keuntungan, you get so many what do you call um, richness you get. Sometimes we forget because we got so much of wealth. No, when we get something, we should thank and give him Krishna. It is all yours, my dear Krishna. You should enjoy it. Then you can get more and more and more. Like that. Not only when we don't have anything, we go and pray. And then when we got so many things, now I got so many things, I no need to pray. There are people like that also. Definitely there are people. Okay. Next one, 9.34. Take the opportunity. யாரு இன்னும் படிக்காம இருக்கீங்க, whoever have not read, try your best.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Yes, your name?
Sri Mahalakshmi Prabhu.
Yeah, very nice name. படிங்க.
Manmana bhava mad bhakto mad yaji mam namaskuru mam yasi yuktvaivam atmana mat parayana. Engage your mind always in thinking of me, become my devotee, offer obeisances to me and worship me. Being completely absorbed in me, surely you will come to me. Thank you, Prabhu.
Yeah, very nice. So Krishna is teaching us. Now somebody must be asking, what should I do? What shall I do now? Now Krishna is asking some water. Krishna is asking some fruit. Krishna is asking some flower. Now what I can do? Krishna is teaching you. Try to think of me. Let's say today you never even offer anything for Krishna. You still have time. You can still offer one water and you can put a leaf there, tulasi. You have fruits in your fridge. You can also cut the fruit and you offer. Not you offer one whole apple, you open whole like that. No, you cut with love. When a Vrundadi come, let's say a Vrundadi varanga, யார் இது யார் மத படிச்சீங்க? மகாலட்சுமி? ஹரே கிருஷ்ணா?
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Okay. Okay, உங்களுக்கு என்ன வயசு roughly?
33 Prabhu.
Okay, 33. இப்போ உங்க வீட்ல ஒரு விருந்தாடி வந்தாங்கன்னா, உங்க வீட்ல விருந்தாடி வந்தாங்கன்னா, அவங்களுக்கு ஆப்பிள் சாப்பிட ரொம்ப ஆசைனா, அப்ப நீங்க அந்த ஆப்பிள நீங்க அப்படியே முழுசா அவங்க கையில கொடுப்பீங்களா? இல்ல அழகா சீவி, அழகா வெட்டி கொடுப்பீங்களா?
அழகா சீவி அழகா வெட்டி கொடுப்பேன் பிரபு.
ஏன்னா நம்மளுக்கு அன்பு இருக்கு அவங்க மேல. நம்ம அவங்க மேல அன்பு வச்சிருக்கோம். அவங்களுக்கு அழகா நம்ம அந்த அன்பு இருந்தா பகவானுக்கும் அழகா சீவி அழகா வெட்டியும் நம்ம கொடுக்கணும். அதுதான் with love, with devotion. Sometimes we just put one apple. Many people like to put like that. After that they can keep any day, not like that. You want to offer it to Krishna. You offer with love and devotion. So like that. That's why Krishna says, always think of me. So if you never offer it, Mahalakshmi, today anything you have not offered to Krishna, you have to think before you go to bed today. Think of him. I never offer it. At least I put one cup of water for Krishna. Krishna, you ask at least a water. Now I know I should give you a water. At least please accept this water. Please accept. And please give me the blessings. You are telling that you are anything lacking of me, you are giving, you are fulfilling, and whatever that I'm having, you are preserving it. So hopefully that you bless me. And Krishna says that become my devotee. How to become his devotee? You can see devotee of Krishna sometimes they wear tilak. Tilak. They put tilak. Sometimes they have kuntimala. Sometimes they have chanting beads. Mostly they are normally like that, and they worship Krishna. So become my devotee, he says, and offer obeisances to me. When you see Krishna, you just fell to the ground and pay respect. When you see a king, when you go to King Istana, you have to samba the king. Same thing. He is more higher than all the king. For all the king, he is the super king. So when you see Krishna, you don't think that it is just a photo. In your mind, if you think Krishna is just in front of me, you should also fall and pay obeisances to him. Uh, and you just worship him. You even take one ghee lamp or take one incense. One incense will do. You never ask so many things. You don't have to open up a 5 or 10 incense, a whole bunch of incense, and then you have to circle like that and make the whole house pocket. Oh, no need also. You just ask very simple. So you have one incense also. ஒரு ஊதுபத்தி நீங்க கொளுத்தினா கூட அவர் ரொம்ப சந்தோஷப்படுவார். அவருக்காக நம்ம கொளுத்த முதல்ல பகவானுக்காக கொளுத்த முதல்ல ஒரு நெய் விளக்கு. So sometimes you have Krishna altar at home. At least you offer one ghee lamp. Sorry, you start with one incense, at least with one ghee lamp, at least one flower, at least these basic 3 things, all very simple. You can get it. Actually, I'm sure all of you can able to get this thing. You all have the ability to buy this, and then you offer it, because everything is belongs to Krishna. And when we return it to him, he'll become very happy. And he says, you surely will come to me. He says, in this way you will definitely, I will bring you back. தமிழ்ல இது படிக்கிறீங்களா யாரும்? Anybody
ஹரே
Tamil?
கிருஷ்ணா பிரபு.
Please படிங்க.
உனது மனதை எப்பொழுதும் என்னை பற்றி சிந்திப்பதில் ஈடுபடுத்தி எனது பக்தனாகி எனக்கு வந்தனை செய்து என்னை வழிபடுவாயாக. இவ்வாறாக என்னில் முழுமையாக லயித்து நிச்சயமாக நீ என்னிடமே வருவாய்.
வாவ், யார் இது? பேர் என்ன?
கார்த்தியாயினி பிரபு.
ஓ, ரொம்ப அழகா படிக்கிறீங்க. கார்த்தியாயனி, ஸ்ரீதர் கார்த்தியானியா?
இல்ல பிரபு.
ஓ, இது இன்னொரு கார்த்தியானியா? ஓகே, வெரி நைஸ். கிளியரா இருக்கு உங்க உச்சரிப்பு. பாத்தீங்களா? இதுல புரிஞ்சிச்சா? இந்த ஸ்லோகா உங்களுக்கு புரியுதா கிளியரா? இந்த ஸ்லோகாவை படிச்சீங்களே, இதுல உங்களுக்கு ஃபுல்லா உங்களுக்கு புரியுதா என்ன சொல்றாருன்னு கிருஷ்ணா?
புரியுது பிரபு.
ஃபுல்லா புரியுதுல. அப்ப கிருஷ்ணா முன்னுக்கு இன்னைக்கு நீங்க வணக்கத்தை செலுத்துனீங்களா? அப்படி இல்லைனா நீங்க எங்க இருக்கீங்களோ, நீங்க ஹாஸ்டல்ல இருக்கலாம், நீங்க வேலை இடத்துல இருக்கலாம், எங்க வேணுமா இருக்கலாம். ஆனா ஒரு கிருஷ்ணா பிக்சர், ராதா அண்ட் கிருஷ்ணா பிக்சர் நீங்க வச்சிருந்து அவரு முன்னுக்கு நீங்க அது வச்சிருந்தீங்கன்னா, கிருஷ்ணா, ஐ எம் பேயிங் obeisances to you. You are complete ready. That's what he is saying. Just have to adopt that only. So you have to find Radha and Krishna a picture in put on the top of in your altar, and he says, Radha and Krishna, my dear Krishna, I'm paying my obeisances to you. You see? And then if you have one small incense, you just take one incense and you says, Krishna, please accept this incense. I'm offering this to you. I'm doing the worship to you. Okay. And then if you have tilak, or you don't even have a tilak, you just take a water and you just put on top of your forehead, and then you put like that. That one in some other class maybe we can talk lah. Okay. So that shows that you are like his devotee. Like that. So if you want to do that, because Krishna says it is nothing. It is just what here in this sloka Krishna is trying to say is he is always thinking how you all can come back by the back door. எப்படி பேக் டோர்ல வந்து நம்ம ரொம்ப சுலபமாக நம்ம பகவான் கிட்ட திருப்பி போகலாம். பிகாஸ் there may be so many karma waiting to be to ripe, there may be bad karma is waiting for us to be ripe. நம்மளோட கெட்ட கர்மாங்களை வந்து பாவம் செஞ்ச கர்மாங்கெல்லாம் காத்திருக்கலாம் நம்மளுக்கு. இதெல்லாம் நம்ம நேரம் கரெக்டான நேரம் வரும் போல அந்த கர்மா நம்மளுக்கு வரும். அந்த கர்மத்துல நம்ம வந்து துன்பம் படலாம். ஆனா இது எல்லாமே நம்ம பகவானுக்காக நம்ம சிந்தனையில நம்ம பக்தனாக இருக்கும் போதுல பகவான் அந்த கர்மாலாம் பல வகையில மாத்துறாங்க. கிருஷ்ணா மாத்துவார். ஓகே. So okay. All right, we are in the last slide. I'm sorry, it's a little bit 9:02. Can anybody complete this class by reading this? யாராச்சும் படிக்கிறீங்களா?
பிரபு
படிங்க படிங்க படிங்க.
இல்ல பரவாயில்ல நான் படிக்கிறேன்.
படிங்க.
Okay, by chanting the Hare Krishna mantra, one immediately concentrates on the sound vibration and thinks of the lotus feet of the Lord. And very quickly one is elevated to the position of samadhi or trance. If one goes on chanting the holy names of the Lord, which are not different from the Supreme Personality of Godhead, naturally his mind becomes absorbed in thoughts of the Lord. Srimad Bhagavatam.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Just now somebody else also want to read. இப்ப நீங்களும் படிங்க திருப்பி.
By chanting the Hare Krishna mantra, one immediately concentrates on the sound vibration and thinks of the lotus feet to the Lord, and very quickly one is elevated to the position of samadhi or trance. If one goes on chanting the holy names of the Lord, which are not different from the Supreme Personality of Godhead, naturally his mind becomes absorbed and in thought of the Lord. Srimad Bhagavatam 4.844.
Thank you very much. உங்க பேரு என்ன?
லீலாம்பிகை தொலைத்தாண்டி.
லீலாம்பிகை தொல்லையின்தான்லேருந்து. ஓகே. யூ see லீலாம்பிகை, நம்ம ஒரு படம் பார்க்க போனோம்னா தியேட்டர்ல படம் எவ்வளவு நேரம் ஓடும்?
மினிமம் ஒரு 2 மணி நேரம்.
2 மணி நேரம் ஓடும். ஓகே. நம்ம கொஞ்ச நேரம் எடுத்து நம்ம வாட்ஸ்அப்லாம் நம்ம பார்க்க போறோம்னா, நம்ம வாட்ஸ்அப், இந்த ஃபேஸ்புக், இன்ஸ்டாகிராம்லாம் ஒரு சுமாரா எவ்வளவு நேரம் அந்த போனை பார்த்துட்டு இருப்போம்?
ஆனா பிரபு நான் படம் பார்த்தா அப்படியே அதுலயே மூழ்கிடுவேனே.
ஆமா, அதுலயே முழுகிறீங்களா? ஓகே. அதே மாதிரி தான் இப்போ போனை பார்த்தோம்னா, இப்போ போனை திறந்து நம்ம பார்த்தோம்னா, let's say we want to check our WhatsApp and then your Facebook la, your Instagram la, your TikTok la, whatever. How long normally it will take?
Prabhu,
Yeah. சொல்லுங்க.
Research shows that on average, an adult
Yeah.
spends about 4 to 6 hours a day.
Oh, on phone, huh?
Yeah.
On phone,
I
huh?
feel it's more, Prabhu. I feel like it's way more.
Way more. Okay. Even if you just think so minimum, let's say even half an hour, let's say, we should actually practice this for Krishna. Because Krishna says, time am I. He will come to another sloka. We will be getting to know. Is it time am I? Even the time, Krishna says, I am the time. So, if we chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, Krishna says, when you start chanting, you feel like difficult, but he says, practice, you practice, you practice, and you will get the taste. And Krishna says, when you chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, you hear, you concentrate, and you will hear the vibration of the sound, because this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra vibration is none other than myself. I am the Rupam in the form of name in the Kali Yuga. In the Kali Yuga, I come to the devotees in the form of Nama Rupam. That's why in the Srimad Bhagavatam it is saying here this. One, if he chant the holy name with pure concentration and he hears this thing, very quickly he can go into the Samadhi trance. Samadhi translation means he can cross the material world. The material energy, the three modes of the material nature, he can just simply cross over. We have not come to the topic of the material nature yet. Okay. And if one goes on chanting again and again, that's why I said when we chant one round quickly, it takes about 10 minutes, 7 minutes to 10 minutes. But if you chant again and again, you may even can chant few rounds until half an hour. So for the start, if you chant 4 rounds in a day, you can see that you are changing. 100% you will start to change daily, dedicatedly. If you chant, I'm going to chant every day 4 rounds for Krishna, because Krishna is asking me to do the devotional service of chanting and hearing and remembering. These are the devotional service last week that we studied. Correct or not? So for this, we have already ended the class. Anybody who would like to continue, we will do one round chanting. Anybody would like to continue with one round chanting? Anyone in this group here, if you want to remain, you can chant along 10. Each one of you can chant 10 Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. In this way, we finish one round 108 Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Okay, so Hare Krishna Maha Mantra we will finish in that way. Okay, let me see. Anybody has any question? Anybody got any questions?
Yes, Prabhu. Sorry,
Yes,
Prabhu. Too
please
many
ask.
questions.
Yeah.
To reach the state of samadhi, it's not easy, Prabhu. Not being
Yeah.
negative, but it's
Yeah.
not easy, Prabhu. It's very difficult.
Very difficult. Arjuna says also in the beginning, Krishna is very difficult, but Krishna saying that practice makes perfect. So you don't have to do so many difficult things. Okay, trance means here you become happy even the surrounding it is not conducive for you. That is samadhi. He is in peace. Okay, that means even it is hot or even it is cold, he don't grumble. He will accept it, and it is in what they call it is in the normal. Some people they will come, oh, very difficult, very tight, very hot, I cannot one like that. So this is what is saying this samadhi. That means he will be in peace easily. Okay, so why not we try? Only by trying only then we can understood, because Krishna says when we chant we should hear it, concentrate. Hearing is very important, and we do repeatedly. He says you can go into this perfect samadhi and you become extremely ecstasy. You'll become very happy. Actually the happiness will come within you. Okay, Mataji, you can try. You can try. Okay, you have, everybody has their reasoning, but Krishna, the Supreme Lord, is saying that. So he says, try. Why not we try? Because it's very difficult. Because why we said, you just now you said that because this material life is so much congested with so many difficulties within us. Okay, and when we chant, we must prevent some offenses. The offenses are actually we should not condemn other people who are chanting. We should not think that this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra is also same like all other mantra. Cannot like that. We cannot think this is there. Maybe I chant like that, I get more money. Maybe I chant this, I get more this thing. We don't exchange this with material benefit. Whatever we chant for the pleasure of Krishna. Okay, so let's start. Is there any other questions? One more questions? Anybody? வேற யாருக்கும் கேள்வி இருக்கா? So much that we learned today. It is a top secret.
Prabhu,
Yes.
I'm Saravanan, Prabhu.
Yes.
Prabhu, I maybe it's not within this topic.
Yeah.
But earlier on when சோக்கலா படிக்கும்போது
Okay.
சிவபெருமான் வந்து சக்தி கிட்ட வந்து கிருஷ்ணரை பத்தி பேசுவாரு. How great is he and all these things.
Yeah.
So I'm in a confusion,
Okay.
Prabhu.
Okay.
So what are how does then the Saivism and the Vaishnavism, or the Vaishnavas or the Saivites came into the picture, and why that division came, Prabhu?
This is because in this Kali Yuga, people is the one who are making all this arrangement. Okay, if you see, they make division. I'm the Brahmin class. You cannot come and touch me. I am the Brahmin. But Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, even you are the most lowest dog eater, you are even the worst paradesi, low class. But if you become my consciousness and you become the devotee, you are even higher than the whoever who are saying the Brahmana or whatever, you are even higher than them. They don't like this. They cannot accept it. How come Krishna says like that in Bhagavad Gita? I cannot practice. I cannot become the egoistic person. I cannot become the high level caste. It's very difficult. Many people do not want to teach. That's why you go to temple, they don't want to teach the Bhagavad Gita. All this is not necessary. They will say, no, all these
That's
things
the
necessary.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the question I was about to ask.
Yeah.
Prabhu, as the second question is, when we go to Krishna temples, it's always there's been a class about
Gita.
Bhagavad Gita, and slokas are being discussed.
Yeah.
It's a very good vibration and everything.
Yeah.
But on a normal temple, you just go and there is no
Correct.
guidance appearing.
Yeah.
Is this because man-made traditions or things like that?
No, it is not man-made tradition, because they are not come in contact with the pure devotee. When they have come contact with the purest person, then they know the real realization. So that's why Krishna says there can be many thousands of people who are looking, who can think that they have become perfect, yet they may not, even one of them also cannot understand me perfectly. So Krishna already said in the previous verse that he said that. So they may be thinking they are the highest priest there, they are the chief priest in that temple, but they don't understand Krishna. They may not don't understand Krishna. So this is very sad. But when they came to know about this transcendental knowledge, only without enviousness, only you can know. If you have enviousness in the beginning, they say, no, there's all, don't believe in all that. He's already envious. You cannot go. Krishna says they will have to take repeated many birth. They have to repeat because they got so much karma. Their karma is so much. They have to take birth again and again and again. They have to clear so much hutang. Once they clear so much hutang, at one point, maybe they may come into contact with the pure devotee. Like you see Srila Prabhupada, even though he's not here now, but his books are helping us. We some or other we are contact with him. So in this way, I was also as a great devotee of Lord Shiva. For 4 years, my friends was calling me, hey, come to the Krishna temple. I don't step into the temple, Prabhu. The Hare Krishna temple, I will go and park my car in front before I go jogging. I don't step. You know, but my wife become pregnant, and the doctor says your wife in great misery. She may even lose the life because the twin baby, and she's having a lot of like a side effect with the baby, and the body cannot take it. I went to Lord Muruga because I'm fond of Lord Muruga and Lord Shiva. I went pray the top hill Lord Muruga. I say, Lord Muruga, please help me. I will try to make a vow, because I was non-vegetarian that time. I was about 25 years ago. I was praying, Lord Muruga, I want to make a vow. I want to become vegetarian until my wife delivered the baby safely. So I make a vow, but on the return, I do not know what to do, where to get this vegetarian daily. And I thought, these Hare Krishna people, they're always disturbing me, calling me this temple, the center. Maybe I can check it out with them, whether they can give me what do you call? They can send me catering vegetarian. Then they said okay, no problem. I can send you the this thing. So I was taking that vegetarian food unknowingly, that is actually Krishna prasadam. That Krishna prasadam which I took. taking that is the one who changed my consciousness. Prabhu. That's why I said Krishna Prasadam is very powerful. In that way, I came to contact with the devotees from the centers. They say, we want to come to your house. And then 1 week, one time, we read one sloka only we read one time in your family. Is it okay? We bring for you chapati. We bring very nice dal curry. I said, okay, lah, not a good deal. I say, okay, because I'm also vegetarian. So
Yeah.
they come, they wait, and my wife also was conceiving with the baby. Is good vibration. We hear the Bhagavad Gita, and every time my wife will say, they are talking about Krishna. Krishna must be something special. Yala, they will talk about Krishna because they are from Krishna. They will talk about Krishna. When they come from Buddhist, they will talk about Buddhist. When somebody come from Muslim, you will talk about Allah. It's like that one. Doesn't matter. We are getting chapati. What? Okay, what? So this is how I was going like that, Prabhu, until one sloka really hit me. That sloka Krishna condemned that he's thinking there are bloody rascals. They are thinking that whatever they are thinking that is the right. These kind of people until the end of the life, they cannot become perfect.
Yeah.
That one changed my life actually. I couldn't sleep the whole day, and my wife was asking, what 4 o'clock, what are you doing? You're not sleeping? You've got to go to work. I say, I cannot sleep because this sloka really hit me. Then I read and read and read again. And then I told my friend, the Prabhu who come to this thing, I said, Prabhu, I was very disturbed with this sloka. I think I know everything. But I realized that Krishna is telling that I'm stupid, number one. Then he says, today your spiritual life start, Prabhu. He says, I will give you a book called Science of Self-Realization.
Yes.
Yeah. And he says, I will get this book for you. And he went, and then I was waiting for the book. And then he called me, hey, Mr. Kali, my name was Mr. Kali, and my spiritual name is Kavinimai now. And he says, Mr. Kali, I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened to the bookstop. Also, they don't have our bookstall, also don't have this Science of Serialization. The central BBT store also says they don't have the Science of Serialization. I'm so sad that I wanted to give you this book, but I really wanted to give to you, but the book is not with me also. Then he went back home. That particular day, days before he went back home, the neighbor, Bengali guy who came from US, he wants to clear all his barang, He wants to clear because of some festival is coming, Sikhism festival. He says, hey, Dave, you want this book? I want to clear all these things. I got it from the UK. You want this book? That Science of Serialization came it on his day, on that particular day. You see how Krishna says, I will fulfill your desire. If you lack of something, I will give you. This is how Krishna gives on that particular day. And it comes to me. Prabhu, this way I have hundreds of stories within me that how Krishna protects me when in the time of I really need that. So many things actually. Many people who are chanting the holy name, they can know this realization. Uh, and in this, there are actually so many stories actually in that way. Particular day, my wife also gave birth, and she gave birth with the two beautiful twin baby girl. I went to Lord Muruga, and on that day it was Taipusam day, exactly on Taipusam day, and I offer milk, and the pujari was offering the milk. He says, hey Baba, what you should supposed to give me milk, but you buy 2 liter of Milo. You were abhishing with Milo, the all color changed to brown color, cocoa color, and he said, no problem, maybe today Lord Muruga also want to taste chocolate or what like that. And I came back, like that, and after that, sometime I want to turn back into what they call my father-in-law, my other. They said, hey, once baby all done already after 30 days, let's turn into a non-vegetarian. You cannot be like that. So I tried to take later, but I start vomiting. I couldn't take anymore. So then only now I realize all these things. This is all because of this Mahaprasadam.
Yes.
That's why it every day, if you even offer one small fruit to Krishna with one leaf, you cut the fruit and you offer it to Krishna. You put a water with some tulasi and then you offer, my dear Krishna, this is for you. Please
Yeah.
accept it. You pay down your obeisances, you ring a small bell. Please accept this, my dear Lord Krishna. And then you take it, and after that, it becomes sanctified fruit. It is spiritualized fruit. That food is food for the soul, not for the body. So if
Yeah.
you take that food, you will have more easy consciousness. Like the Mataji says, I'm chanting, very difficult. It can't change, It's true. But when you take this kind of prasadam, it will change you.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry I've taken your time, la.
Sorry.
Another 10 minutes only. I don't have, la. Okay, anybody got time, 10 minutes, you want to join me faster, we can do one round. Or otherwise, whoever want to leave, I'm so sorry. You can also leave the class if you have anything urgent thing. I'm so sorry. Tell my story.
No problem.
Nice, Prabhu,
It's
to hear.
nice to understand.
So like that, la, Prabhuji. Okay.
Yep.
Thank you very
Let's
much,
do a
Prabhu.
round.
Okay, let's do Chan. Okay, the
Yeah.
first this thing like that. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasaya Budale Srimadi Bhakti Vedanta Swami Inti Namini Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nir Visesa Sunyavadi Pasyate Desa Tarini. Okay, Bernard, you can start 10. Start.
Okay.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,